Hi, this is Andrew O'Hare reporting for Salon.com. I'm here in New York at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Very, very fancy. My dad, this is a true story, my dad used to carry luggage at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel as a teenager in the 1940s. So take that. And I'm here with director and writer Cary Fukunaga. I've got that right?
Mm-hmm.
And Cary's first feature film is called Sin Nombre. Was a big hit at Sundance, which was where I saw it. And it's just about to come out from Focus Features.
Aquí no hay nada para vos, Aira. Nada.
It seems like you combine two kinds of films that don't seem like the same kind of film and make them come together, which is the sort of documentary style realistic film which captures a real life situation. And in this case you've got these kids riding on the top of trains going across Mexico from the Guatemalan border to the US border. This is something that really happens?
Absolutely. There was a lot of research in this film. I'm not from Central America or Mexico, and I've never been a gangster. So this is very far from my personal experience in terms of the environment. And I think, from the very beginning, I thought that if I needed to tell a story with any kind of authenticity, then I would have to be there to see it myself. So it involved a lot of research, I think over 2 years, about 6 or 7 research trips. And I rode the train with immigrants and traveled with them and shared some of the same miseries with them. There's a certain level of violence, and it's not gratuitous. In fact, I didn't really realize how violent the movie was until I saw it with an audience, because it was writing based on real events, kind of situations, and based on what would happen in those situations. So there's nothing, it's not sensationalized by any means, and in some ways I pull back a lot on what I could show.
La bruja, con voz de miedo, vas a llegar a los Estados Unidos, pero no de la mano de Dios, sino de la garra del diablo.
You may well have a personal take on the immigration issue, everybody does, but there isn't any sense of an agenda being communicated in the film. Somebody who was completely in favor of putting a huge iron fence across the border could presumably see your film and take their own.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to want to keep the willies out of the United States.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's again, I think what you talked about documentary. In a way, I think anyone that makes films knows that documentary is not necessarily fact. It's always manipulated in some way and with a perspective. But there is, at least in good documentary, I think, endeavors to be honest and truthful. And similarly, I just trying to show this experience and open up in the fictional format the same space, the same kind of characters that are struggling with sort of similar challenges, but same goals that we had as a sort of a pioneering nation in the 19th century.